dry cleaner didn't come from Pasadena. He was born 10,000 miles from that town. To pronounce his name is hard, just inspect his business card. He's got consonants and vowels by the pound. No one can really say how he arrived, or if he'll stay, or how he came to own that little store. But somehow he fits in with handshake and big grin that you get when you walk through his door. All the work he does by hand. Peter the dry cleaner is an old world man. Peter the dry cleaner, there are merchants who are keener. There'd be more profit if they were at the wheel. It wouldn't be as nice, and they'd never lower price. But Peter loves the art of the deal. When I bring in my clothes, he takes that same pose and says all this work will take 3 days. I say, that'll never do, I need it all back in 2. He stopped for a minute and thinks and says, okay. With that, he reaches to shake hands. I've just made my best deal with the old world man. As modern times become more modern, and we are all wired to the sky, I confess I have begun to yearn for the days when we dealt eye to eye. I guess that's why I like to go in there, escape the river of zeros and ones, so Peter and I can take a moment to share the way business used to get done. Peter the dry cleaner has a brother who is meaner. He never smiles or says hello. I see him wandering through that store, I don't know what he's looking for. And what he does there, I really don't know. I asked Peter one day, if you were asked, what would you say your brother does here in this shop? He's my brother, Peter replied, with a smile so big and wide, brought my query to a full and complete stop. Over time, I've come to understand family is everything to the old world man. Peter the dry cleaner has a wife and I have seen her. Look, that's a completely legitimate rhyme. I don't know why songwriters laugh at that. I think dry cleaner, seen her, right? Thank you. Thank you very much. That was my cheap attempt at applause. All right, where was I? Here we go. Peter the dry cleaner has a wife and I have seen her at the shop while Peter was away. She said, you got a second job, you know times are kind of hard, and we have bills we simply need to pay. She must have seen it in my eyes that I was sad, I was surprised, but she told me not to be concerned. Peter's not the type to moan or groan or gripe. He just rolled up his sleeves and went to work. So my neighbors and I cooked up a plan. We brought in extra clothes to lend a hand to the old world man. You could call me a fool to root for this man behind the times. Progress crushes those who are old school, and those who don't keep up get left behind. And I guess it's true, I'm just another customer in the end. There are plenty of places I could bring my cleaning to, but I bring them all to Peter because he's my friend.